So in order to maximize how much thoracic extension we can use, we actually want to make sure that we can activate it against gravity. So one that I really love to use is making sure that I warm it up passively and then I go right into that active extension. So I'm going to come down onto my belly here. And I actually, even though I'm on my belly, I want to think about tightening my abs. So right away, I'm going to kind of pull those rib cage down and together and think of flattening hip bone to hip bone. So now my abs are contracted. I'm going to have my hands directly underneath my shoulders, pull the shoulders down, make sure the neck stays straight. So I'm going to be looking straight down at the mat, and I'm going to use my hands for assistance as I come up through my upper back, pulling my shoulder blades back and together, and then coming down. So my point isn't to come all the way up, because then I'm just extending into my lumbar spine. Not the goal here. So it's not about going up as high as you can. It's really just about trying to stay within that upper back. So go to about the end of your rib cage, and then you're going to come back down. So use your hands for assistance and start to fire up that back. So now we're taking it into what's called an active assisted, because we're using our arms to assist us into that thoracic extension. The entire time I'm kind of thinking of tensing my abs and kind of keeping that locked on so it doesn't get into my lumbar spine too much. And then from there, so I'm going to do about 5 to 10 just to open that up. Now I'm going to go and take it completely active. So now I'm going to start down. Again, my gaze is always going to be down at the ground because I want to keep that spine as neutral as possible and the extension only coming from my upper back rather than my neck. Okay, so anytime you do this, you take that spine out of neutral. So we're going to keep that gaze right down to the floor. You're going to lift in the arms, and then as the thumbs draw a line behind the ears, you're going to lift up and pull the shoulder blades back, and then come on out. Draw the thumbs in a line behind the ears, squeeze the shoulder blades down and together, lift, and then coming up. Again, abs stay tight, lifting from the upper back, and coming out. Okay, try 10 of those. On the 10th one, I want you to hold for 10 seconds, really increasing that end range hold on that extension, pulling those shoulder blades down, breathing, don't forget to breathe, and then you can relax. Okay, so doing this, especially as a warm-up, anytime you're going to use weight for the upper body or even load the spine and you're doing squats, such a great one to do as a warm-up.